Hello, this is Stampy, and welcome to another Let's Play on Yokai Watch. If you remember, I'm about to go and meet Eddie at the museum at night time, because there's some supernatural things going on around there, and I have my suspicions that yokai are to blame. The reason I think that is because yokai are always to blame in this game, so I need to go at night time, so I think I can go and, like, sleep in my bed and skip to, until night time. I'm always a little bit scared wandering around at night time, because there's always that like evil giant yokai that comes and attacks me. So hopefully we're going to be able to avoid him, and I can get to the museum. We can meet Eddie, and hopefully be able to complete this mission. So we've had a nice long nap. I guess we're going a little bit nocturnal because we just had a nice nap in the day, and now it should be the beginning of nighttime. Like, you can just kind of wait around, I guess, and it becomes nighttime. But I left my 3DS on for ages after the last episode, and nothing really seemed to happen. So I don't know, maybe you need to be battling or doing certain things to make it become nighttime, but I waited around for a long time and nothing happened. So I guess that, going home and going to sleep is probably the easiest way to do things. Right then, here is Eddie. Let's go and say hello, and let's find out what's going on. What took you so long, Stampy? Come on, let's get inside. We won't be able to get through the front door, though. Let's split up and look for some other way inside. Okay, got it. All right, looks like we need to break our way in. This is not advised, by the way. No, is this a mirror? Is this like a mirror yokai? Or is it maybe just a mirror? I just expect everything to yokai now. What's up with this mirror? It's giving off an aura, Stampy. Has it got a face? It kind of looks a little bit like it's got a face. See the top of it? It looks a little bit like it's got a face. Honestly, anything I see now that's out of place, I assume is a yokai. Find any points of entry? What are you doing just standing and looking at that old mirror? What was that? Did you see that? Whoa. Okay, well, there's something going on with that mirror, that's for sure. And now we're inside. Oh, it's like Terraria. It's like the magic mirror in Terraria, isn't it? And now we're back home. Where are we? We seem to be somewhere inside the museum. Impossible. We were just outside a second ago. I mean, I just experienced it, so it obviously can't be impossible. But how did that just happen? It's almost like some sort of wormhole. People can go through walls with a quantum tunneling, so maybe... You can see the red lasers of the alarms all over the place. No. Careful. Don't go through that red laser. That's got to be the alarm system. Hey, Whisper, a yokai did that, right? I would think so. This must be Mirpo's doing. They can move things around mirrors in an instant. Humans see items that become yokai as regular items as they once were. So, that mirror we saw in front of the museum, that was actually a... Ah! I knew it! I knew it was a yokai and it was a face! Blah! There it is! My name is Mirpo. I am the museum's yokai in residence, so to speak. I teleported you in here because I wish to ask a favor of you. It seems to be in trouble. Let's lend an ear to our far. This museum has been experiencing a strange phenomenon recently. A display piece wanders around nightly making dreadful noises. It has awoken me every night, and I do so treasure a good night's sleep. I suspect that it might be a yokai. However, mirrors such as myself are rather fragile. I couldn't dare to stop it. Indeed. Troubled by a mysterious yokai. Sounds like a job for us. We should help to protect its home exhibit, Stampy. For sure. Okay, so it looks like there's multiple yokai around the place here. We basically got into this museum on some sort of astronomical fluke. The door's still locked, so now we got to find a way out. But that's for later. Let's figure out what's up with that armor. I didn't see a suit of armor when we were in here earlier, though. It's probably in the vault. That's where the undisplayed exhibits are. Museum security seems to be controlled by that device over there. I'll see if I can bypass the protocols and disable the security measures. How about you look for the key to the vault while I do that, Stampy? I've never seen Eddie so motivated about something non-bug related. Let's work with him for a while to find that yokai and protect the museum. we'll need to find a way to steer clear of all of the security in place. Leave that to me. Oh, we can use the mirror to teleport around the place to get past the alarm system. Very useful. Look at its giant tongue. Mirapo. Let's try and remember the name. Mirapo. You'll have no trouble if you make the use of my power. We can move through the museum in the same way we got in. If Mirapo teleports around, finding us... If Mirapo teleports us around, finding the key will be a hinge. Sounds good. Right, so it looks like we can use the mirror to get around the place as we need to. So we can't go through these alarms. It looks like, oh no! I was ambushed by some contrapeenies and some bad dudes. Oh, look, that looks like the Rough Raff or whatever his name was, like a better version. Right, I'm expecting some pretty tough yokai here. Let's kind of judge this first battle and see kind of what we're up against. If this Paws of Fury is enough to take them all out, then we shouldn't have too much to worry about. I know it looks like it wasn't. We got some toughies. Let's go and try and finish off this last one because this guy's pretty weak. Let's go and try and purify. What's her name down here? Well, it's not letting me... Oh yeah, I'm pressing the wrong button. There we go. I think it wasn't letting me purify her, and that's because I wasn't pressing to purify her. And there we go. She got purified. It really didn't matter, but I get a bit of extra experience, so that's always a good thing. So... they're not unbearable. It looks like it's not like we're up against a crazy challenge, but recently, because I've been kind of leveling up a bit, I have been finding battles quite easy, and this kind of did seem to be like a bit of a step up. I know there is an arrow. There's an arrow pointing up, telling us where we need to get to. So, right, let's go and try and make our way through then. Do we choose where we warp to, or do we just get taken somewhere else? That's the big question. It looks like we don't really have very much control about where we're going to end up, but we just end up somewhere else. So let's try and avoid this guy if we can, and let's go up to this mirror. It looks like there's a bunch of other ways I could go as well to get like some bonus items and things, and I'm never the type of person to turn down some bonus items. So we'll see if we can grab as many of them on the way, but of course the main goal is to try and get the key to get into the vault to see the armor. And if if my suspicions are correct, I reckon that whichever yokai is kind of jumping around in the armor is the one that's been disturbing this friendly mirror, the Maripo or whatever his ridiculous name was. Right, so we've gone to the big dinosaur room. Look at this thing. Let's battle this thing. I shouldn't avoid all of the battles because otherwise I'm going to get under-leveled. Oh, I want one. I want an SB and a Castellius. Castellius 2 is what we're up against. Oh, these ones look quite cool. All right, let's go and use... didn't mean to do that. Let's go and use a Komasan's ultimate move and see if that can deal enough damage. And then basically I can just take out whoever's left after that. Tattletale seems to be doing a good job keeping everyone healed up. So how much did that hurt them? There are some pretty tough enemies here, to be honest. It's always best to kind of target one first and completely take it out and then go up against the others. So let's try and do some good damage here. And let's maybe switch around to Chummer, and then we can get everyone to attack him. I want to make sure that I got Chummer's ultimate move ready for when we go up against the boss, because there's probably going to be a boss, because the shark skin shield is probably best against the bosses, because they're always the ones that deal the most damage, and that's when all of the other yokai kind of need the most protection. So there we go. That took them out. As I said, still relatively tough enemies. It's not like I'm just completely breezing through them all anymore, and it's good because it means I'm going to be getting more experience and experience out of them and kind of leveling up a little bit more, which is, kind of the aim of the game at this point. I am a little bit curious to see what would happen if I did walk through one of those alarm systems. Like, I don't want to do it, but I'm a little bit tempted to see what would happen. I'm assuming nothing good would happen. And are we right? Oh, we're right back in the main middle room, but kind of slightly higher above. And look at Eddie there, hurriedly working away, trying to type up, to get through the security. And okay, looks like we need to get to the second door. Maybe we need Eddie to disable it. Looks like we can't get to the second floor this way. My butler's intuition tells me that that's where we want to be. What could we do then? Disarming the stairs should be a little of this. If I do some of this and then maybe a little bit of that. Got it. Right, it looks like Eddie was able to disable these lasers. So basically, we could have just hung around the whole time, then he disables them, and then we can go up. Oh no, it hasn't worked. No, wait, I don't got it. Oh no, Don't set the alarm off, Eddie. Whatever you do. Oh, okay. So he's just disabled all of the alarms. So literally, all of the jumping around we could have avoided if we just waited for a little bit longer. Wow, Eddie's pretty good at this. Let's hurry to the second floor. Okay, so it looks like the alarms are all gone. As I said, we could have literally just started here. This is where we started. I could have literally gone like this if we just waited for a second. But that doesn't matter. Oh, there is a little bit of a box here. Let's go and grab that. As you can see, the SD, whatever it is, just charging me down. Can I avoid it? Whoa, whoa, you can't get me. You can't get me. Can you get me? Nope, you can't get me. Let's run up the stairs. Oh, there was another box. Let's go back down. Let's see if I can get that other box there as well. I want to get as many items as I can. Let's go and grab this, and then we can go and head back up the stairs. We got a median exorb, which if I'm honest, don't know what it will do, and probably never will do. I don't use items very much. And oh, look at this thing. What's this yokai? Let's try and battle one of these, because I do want to keep capturing more yokai. We got a Grumples. We got a Grumplus and 2 Grumples and another bad dude. Oh, I don't like the look of them. I've actually got the I got a yokai watch in real life. And I don't know if you've seen them. So it's a giant watch. It's huge. It's pretty much impossible to actually wear because of how big it is. But there's like little plastic yokai that you slide in. And then it does the whole introduction. You know, it goes like, calling Jibanyan. And then it does the charming, like the little song. And then, you know, whoever's medal you put in pops out. And I've actually got the yokai medal of these Grumples, whatever these things are. And I remember looking at the picture of that and thinking, well, that's a little bit of a scary one. So now I've seen it in game, but it's really cool because there's literally so many different medals you can have, and they all work. You know, whatever you put in, it actually ends up working. And then if you've seen the show, you know that there's the yokai that go like I don't know if you've seen those ones before, but if you put like the medal in wrong or kind of put in a wrong medal or something, it goes like like that, just like it does in the show. And I just thought that was a pretty neat touch. So once again, I just want to urge you, if you haven't seen the yokai show and you've only either played the game or watched me playing through the game, try and find some way to watch it because it's absolutely hilarious. I've only seen season 1 at the moment. I don't even know if they're going to be airing season 2 in England, but I definitely want to watch it because the show is absolutely hilarious. And I'm not told to say that by anyone or anything. I just think it's funny. And I want you to watch it as well, because if I enjoyed it, there's a good chance that you will be able to enjoy it as well. Anyway, let's go and oh no, whoa, look at Jibanyan. Jibanyan got destroyed then. Let's switch out as fast as we can. These people seem to be pretty tough. I know I'm speeding it up. Oop. It's like impossible to pop these while it's all sped up like that. Let's go and use the shark shield there, because something did a lot of damage against Jibanyan then, and I don't want to lose Jibanyan. So let's go and use this shield. Let's stop speeding it up for a little bit. Let's just try and play this safe. I'm going to go and get that item. Let's go and finish off this SB, and we can go and purify Tattletale. Then I'm actually going to use a healing item in order to heal up Jibanyan before we go into the next fight, just to play it safe, really, just to make sure we're all okay and all doing good, because whatever that middle yokai was, I didn't even see what the name was, she did a lot of damage against me. All right then, so let's go and open up the bag, and let's see what treats we have for Jibanyan. Sadly, we don't have any candy, but there we go. We can have some of this. Let's go and give that to him, and let's give him one more as well. Let's try and fill him up to full health like that, so he's going to be all ready for the next battle. Looks like there's another mirror here. Like, it looks like generally there's only ever one mirror for me to go to. Like, it's less of a puzzle and more kind of just working my way through, unless there have been other mirrors that I've just been missing. And I think there might be, actually. It looks like from here all I can do is go and grab this box, some hidden hits, and then it looks like I need to go back and maybe go for another mirror somewhere else. Like, I have no idea where this key's going to be. I'm basically just wandering around the exhibits. You think it would be, like, hidden in, like, a closet or somewhere. You doubt it's going to be, like, just out in the open. So let's, well, where am I supposed to go now? Because I've kind of been the whole way around. Oh, steady on. I nearly went straight into that laser. Ah, there we go. I think this might be the next one. This is the one that I saw just a second ago once I teleported to the other one. So this should take me somewhere new. I'm on, like, the second floor balcony by the looks of things. And oh, is the key here? It's just in a plant. That's where they store the key to the vault. Just in a plant somewhere. Good thinking, museum. Look, a key. That must be the key to the vault. Let's take it back to Eddie. You got it. Okay, well, we got the key. Is there going to be an easier way back down? Or am I going to have to go all the way back through all of those mirrors again? It looks like we're going back through the mirrors again, unless kind of something changes. Like, it'd be nice if this one just kind of warped me all the way back down to the bottom. Are you going to warp me all the way back down to the bottom, or am I going to have to make my whole way through? It wasn't actually too far, to be honest. I kind of just need to kind of run up through this room. Can I avoid the yokai? No, sorry, I don't know why it's kind of jerking like that then. That wasn't the video, that was the actual game kind of doing that then. I have no idea why it did that. It does that every now and then, doesn't it? It kind of like freezes for a second and carries on. So whenever you think that's your video buffering or your internet or anything, nope, don't panic. It's just the game doing that for some reason. Right, I'm staying away from her. I know how tough she is. Don't want to get involved with that. But there we go. I got the vault key. Let's give it to Eddie. And yeah, let's see if we can find out what has actually been going on with the mysterious ghost-like yokai. Hey, Stampy, I was able to disarm the entire security system. Well, that would have been very handy about 10 minutes ago, Eddie. Save me having to hop around in all of these mirrors. Did you find the key to the vault? Maybe. Is this the one? Yeah, no doubt about it. I took care of the security. We should be able to go straight there. Let's get into that vault ASAP. We're going to find out the truth behind this suit of armor that's been moving around. Right then, so it looks like the vault is literally right here. So one way or another, we're going to find out what's going on here. My guess is it's going to be a giant yokai for us to battle, which is kind of what I'm hoping for, to be honest. But here we go. Here is the armor. Let's find out once and for all what's been going on. It really does look like it could get up and move, doesn't it? How strange. I feel an aura that's coming from this armor, but... Wait, no, it's not coming from the armor itself. Where is that? Maybe there's some gears in here or something. Maybe it's not. Is there something inside the armor? Something's happening. I saw a shake. The armor. It moved. Uh-oh, get ready, Stampy. Whoa, it's a yokai. Well, what's Eddie see? Because Eddie can't see the yokai because he doesn't have a watch. So what's he looking at right now? That's what I want to know. Anyway, I'm definitely glad I healed up Jibanyan because I want to get straight into this battle. So first things first, let's go and try and use everybody's ultimate move. And whoa, did you see the damage it did to Koma-san already? That was pretty much from just one hit. Luckily, we have a Tattletale at hand to keep them all healed up. But for now, let's switch around to these guys. And let's go and start trying to use some of their ultimates just to kind of go crazy, dealing out as much damage as we can. And then yeah, as soon as I got the shark skin move ready, Chummer's move, I'm going to go and do that because a lot of people's ultimate moves are more about kind of making their stats worse or our stats better. And I always feel like these ones are better to use against the bosses because they're often just not worth it when trying to do it against one of the normal yokai. So let's go and use Dismaroders. Oh no! Oh, Koma-san! Oh, Koma-san's been taken out. Whoa, okay. Looks like we do have a pretty big fight on our hands here. No, there's some sort of special item coming in now. I don't know if there's anywhere in particular I need to target. Maybe like the mask or like the sword, do you reckon maybe? Is there anything like, can I target the sword? Is that like a good thing to do? It's not really that obvious, but I do have the shark skin move ready. So let's go and try and do that as soon as we can. So this basically, if you don't know, basically just makes them pretty much only attack Chummer. And just because Chummer has really good defense, that's kind of why it's a good thing. It means like Tattletale and Jibanyan can kind of just keep dealing out damage, and then Chummer can kind of absorb most of the damage and not be too bad about it. But I want to try and I do want to try and heal Koma-san if I can. Do I have anything to bring them back to life? What did I use again to bring them back to life? So these all recover HP and soul meter. Do I have anything to bring them back up to life? I'm not sure if I do. No, I don't think I have. I can't remember what it is that I needed, but whatever it was, it looks like I don't have it anyway. So let's not worry about that. We can though go and do another loving slap from Tattletale, and I guess I just need to be really careful at this point because I don't think I've really dealt hardly any damage against him yet, and targeting the sword doesn't really seem to be doing anything. So maybe let's go and can I target like the mask maybe? Is that going to deal more damage? It looks like there's nowhere in particular for me to attack to deal a lot more damage. But what I can do is I can just keep using some more items. So maybe something to increase the the soul meter. Let's give that to Jabanian, and then he can go and do another Pause of Fury much sooner. Might be a good idea to do. And I think kind of keeping Tattletale out is a really good idea, just because it allows me to allows me just to keep everyone nicely healed up. And there we go. We got Pause of Fury ready again. I definitely should use items a lot more. Am I doing any damage? I think that's his health on the left of the screen. Have I done like no damage against him or something? It looks like I've done hardly any damage. Oh look, there's a little mouse. There's a little mouse inside. Oh, so I haven't done any damage against him. I think I was just breaking a hole in the suit, and now I'm dealing damage. It wasn't a big evil armor yokai. It was a little tiny mouse that was on the inside. Right, let's go and switch around, and let's go and try and use a few more of these ultimate moves to deal a lot of damage, because this seems to be the time to deal as much damage as we can do, seeing as it's basically kind of vulnerable at the moment. So let's go and try and use all of these ultimate moves, and then we're going to go and switch back around to the other prey. It's just a little mouse. All of this worry, all of this panic, all of these spooky hauntings, it was all just a little tiny mouse at the end of the day. Right, let's go and heal up Cheek Squeak. I am getting a little bit worried about him because he's getting pretty hurt. And then I can't use any items now, but looks like a Loving Slap is ready again. And oh no, this isn't good. It looks like the armor has kind of come back again. So yeah, we just need to keep dealing damage against that. It looked like attacking kind of the middle of the armor was the way to go though, because that's kind of where it broke open. So let's kind of carry on attacking there, and hopefully we can get this ready sooner. And I really want to I probably should. Let's spin around like. Oh no, it looks like no matter what I do, I've only got 2 people out. And oh no, Cheek Squeak's getting hurt again. Let's go and switch around as fast as we can and try and heal him up, because he deals big damage. I mean, obviously, we've seen what he's done to oh no! Oh, he's down. Cheek Squeak's down. I didn't switch back in time. Okay, this is getting a little bit worrying now. So let's once again go and use Shark Skin just to keep my defense up for now. Luckily, I think we only need to break the armor one more time, because last time the little mouse came out, we were able to kind of deal over half damage, or pretty much about half damage. So I reckon if we break the armor one more time, hopefully that's going to be enough to be able just to take out the little yokai mouse, whatever its name is, in one go. So hopefully this Pause of Fury will be enough to break open the armor. Fingers crossed. Will it be enough? Nope, looks like not quite enough. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to save most of my ultimates for when the armor is broken. And oh, scrap that, it is open now. Let's go and target that mouse as soon as we can. And yeah, let's just kind of deal out the damage. I'm going to go and use something to get the soul meter of Jabanian up again, so I can use another Pause of Fury much sooner, because I really don't want the armor to get healed, because then I have to go through a whole nother wave against the armor, and if we do that again, we might end up losing even more yokai. So looks like Pause of Fury is almost ready. We're not dealing a huge. Oh, Chum is like not doing anything. Chum is just kind of just chilling out in the background, and oh no, the armor got healed again. This is really not good, and it looks really scary now. Like the mask, like the eyes are glowing, and it's using Cursed Slash. This can only be a bad thing. Hopefully we can survive this. Oh, look at Jabanian. Jabanian got destroyed. Let's go and get his health up as soon as we can. I know Tattletale's there to heal, but I don't want to lose Jabanian, not at all. So let's go and try and do some more damage to the middle. It looks like Chum is pretty disinterested at the moment. So let's maybe switch around to Jabanian and Dismeralda so they can go and deal a little bit more damage. And look, there's like a little fire down the front there. Oh, I think that was just because that was my taking out yokai. I think that's might have been what it was. Right, let's save Pause of Fury for when the mouse comes out again, and just make sure we can use that to definitely take it out next time it comes up. I know I don't think I'm attacking the right place. No, I was attacking the sword by accident then there. Right, let's go and once again use the shark skin, because that's been working really well for like when the armor's up, just so kind of Chummer can like absorb all of the damage, and then I guess Jabanian's kind of the main one dealing it out, and then Tattletale's keeping everyone healed out. I think this is quite a nice trio. I know like their tribes don't really match up, which is a bit of a shame, but I kind of is just a nice combination of like defensive, attacking, and healing. Like I think it works quite well. And here we go. The mouse has been revealed again. We have targeted it, and this is perfect timing because I got both Pause of Fury and Loving Slap ready. So hopefully the combination of those two moves will be enough to take out this little mouse or rat or whatever it is once and for all. So that dealt quite a lot of damage there. We can now go and use the loving slapper as well, and I'm hoping that will be enough to finish it off. And looking by the amount of health it is, I hope it is, because yeah, I really don't want it to get its armor completely back again, because that's when it really starts dealing out some damage. So hopefully this should be enough to finish it off, and it was. There we go. I feel a little bit bad, to be honest. It's kind of cute once it's out of the armor, isn't it? But there we go. We win, and we should hopefully get a whole load of experience for that. Look at that. Everyone pretty much leveled up then. That was absolutely amazing. That was a fun battle. That was cool. It was rather unexpected when the little guy popped out, but I finally know what Whisper was talking about before we started the battle. And there we go. It's been defeated. I am really curious to know what Eddie was watching the whole time, and there's the mouse. Squeak! Squeak, squeak! Bye, Mousy!
Well, that mystery solved. I feel like it lacked a certain something.
So, the mouse living in the armor made it look like it was moving around. Lame! Well, now the logic trumped the supernatural here. I'm going home. We should be able to sneak out without being detected. No prop. So I guess he just saw a little mouse. Well, Eddie took off in a hurry.
I wonder why he's not more curious about how it got inside. I think that'd be more interesting than moving metal.
He was talking about a tunnel or something earlier. I don't know.
Anyway, let's let Mirapo know that we solved his yokai problem.
Yeah. There we go. So at the end of the day, it was really just a little mouse. Thank you ever so much for driving away that awful mouse. I can finally sleep soundly again. Night after night, that dreadful rodent would chew on my face. Oh, you can stop right there.
The way it ran off, I don't think it'll ever be coming back here. I'm happy that we prevented it from nibbling through the whole museum, though.
I can truly not thank you enough. It's inadequate reimbursement, but feel free to call me at any time. Oh, can I use him to teleport around the place? That would be awesome. Or am I just going to have him as a friend to battle with me, which would be very awesome as well. So I don't want to give him a nickname. I want to keep him as Mirapo. So yeah, we can check him out, see if he's any good. Maybe he's going to be a new member to my current yokai roster. Yeah, I'm going to have to check him out, see if he's any good. If you happen to find a Mirapo out and about, be sure to talk to it. After you wake up a Mirapo, you can use it to teleport to another Mirapo. If you simply tell them where you'd like to go, they'll take you there. You can now warp with Mirapo. There we go, that's what I hoped for.
Use a Mirapo to warp to different locations around town. Be sure to talk to each Mirapo you see so you can warp around. Activate every Mirapo and you'll be able to travel great distance fast. That's great! We'll be sure to make good use of that.
That's awesome, thanks. Let's get out of here, Stampy. I can't wait to write my report on disproving the supernatural.
It's like I don't even exist.
You know what he means. People can't see yokai anyway.
Well, I'd be more than happy to let him research me if he'd give me credit. I mean, come now. It's like I'm some sort of ghost.
Well, you pretty much are the stereotypical look of a ghost. Right then. Mission completed. Let's go and give the game a little bit of a save. We got ourselves a new yokai. We solved the mystery of the Night Ghost Museum. And yeah, that was good fun. I really enjoyed that episode. I like warping around with Mirapo, and that's going to be really handy for getting around town in the future. And yeah, we possibly have a new member to our roster, but what's going on now? Where have we appeared? Looks like something new's about to happen, but sadly, it's not going to happen right now. As I'm sure you've seen, the video is about to end. But don't worry, I'm going to keep uploading Yokai Watches regularly as I have been, so you won't have long to wait at all to find out what's going to be happening next in our adventure. And as soon as the new video is online, you can either click the link in the description, or if you're in a playlist, the next episode should kind of just play next anyway. So yeah, I'll see you in that one. But for now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all later. Bye!